Hello, hello. We are here today. I'm going to, yesterday I introduced you to the e.l.f. Glow Reviver. I love this stuff. I let it put it on a whole eye, and I can go a little crazy with it. Like a little bit goes a long way. But I like to put it on before, so it's like moisturizing as I go. But today I'm very excited. We're going to try the NYX Professional Makeup Blur Screen 30, what is it? The Broad Spectrum SPF 30 sunscreen. You guys know that I love the e.l.f. Invisible sunscreen, and then also I don't have it with me right now because I've been using this one because this is a lot more affordable. But the Super Goop Invisible sunscreen is bomb too. This is like a dupe for it, a really good dupe for it. This is like 15, that's like 40. So I think this is 11. So this is right up my alley. I'm really excited to try it with you guys. And we're just gonna do our normal like routine with this because I really want to see how it performs. I just popped a pimple right before I went live, so if you see redness on my face, that's why. We're just keeping it real over here. Oh, this is $14, and I just want to read about it really quick. Blur and grip to beat the heat. Meet the new Blur sunscreen primer from NYX Professional Makeup with SPF 38 protection. Sorry, my air conditioning just kicked on. A 3-in-1 blurring primer. Benefits: infused with coconut and cactus flower extract for ultimate blurred look. Pair blue screen primer with Bear With Me Blur foundation. We're not doing that. How to use: no resting beach face here. That's funny. Say hello to a blur beat with blur screen SPF 30 primer. Apply generously and evenly as a last step of your skincare routine. Then apply your makeup as usual. Pro tip for blurred, long-lasting matte makeup. Hair with Bear. Yeah, they're trying to promote their other products. Okay, so I just have my moisturizer on, the Drunk Elephant. You know, I love that. Okay, let's try to get in here on camera. I should have done this before. I should have been more prepared. Okay, so then squeezy tube. Oops, it's coming out. It is a very thin consistency. Where's my camera? We're gonna focus. Yeah, it's like runny. So like, let me put the Super Goop, or the, not Super Goop, the e.l.f. next to it. So this one is more like thick. This is the e.l.f. and this is what the Super Goop kind of looks like. And then this is the Blur primer. So let me get rid of this because we're not using that. Get out of here. Get out of here, e.l.f. And we're just going to take this like I normally would. Oh, it's like, so the other one, I might need more. The e.l.f. like goes a long way. A little bit goes a long way. This one like seems to be like soaking into the skin like a little bit faster. Because like that much that I showed you with this on the e.l.f. or the Super Goop would have covered my entire face. But this is like really soaking in. It has kind of a sunscreeny smell, which the e.l.f. does not, which makes me think maybe it's going to be a little more greasy. And I'm a greasy kind of girl, so I don't know if that's going to work for me. I think I'm getting a pimple on my nose too. My skin is just like, my skin's not great right now, you guys. I don't know. So it smells sunscreeny, but then there's also like a nice scent to it. I don't know if it's the cactus flower extract and it's the coconut. Yeah. It feels fine on the skin. It kind of feels like sunscreen. Like this feels definitely invisible. So it feels like sunscreen, but like a light sunscreen. It doesn't feel like too heavy. Do we think that it's like blurred? I should have done half my face. I feel like it's maybe blurring a little. I don't know. Maybe I'm reaching here, but okay, let's just go ahead and get into the application. You guys, did I tell you about this before? I'm going to use the Maybelline Superstay Hybrid Powder Foundation. So I broke this and it is now a hot mess. I've been using this. I have tried no less than 3 times to go and repurchase this. I went and I was like, okay, well, I'm going to do some more, even more highlighting. I'm going to get like a lighter shade. So this is 220 that I use. And I've used 128 before. It's got more of a pinky tone, which I like because it covers dark circles. but I really like this 220 because it mostly matches my skin. So I can use it like all over concealer. So I was like, okay, I'm going to go get 120. Girl, the 120 is way too light for me, way too light for me. So I was like, okay, that's not going to work. I tried it a couple times. I was like, no, that's not going to work. So then I went back and I was like, okay, I got to get 220 again. So I went and I saw 220, picked it up, paid for it. And it was 128. Like it was in the wrong spot and I didn't double check it like an idiot. My fault. So now I have to go back to try a third time to go get this. And meanwhile, it's like just a hot mess over here. I mean, what else is new, right? What else is new? Okay, you guys like to know I like to pat and then take the excess into the crease. Yeah, my skin is going through it. I think it's because maybe it's the seasons are changing. But you guys see that? I'm getting a pimple on my nose. Is it a whitehead? Oh, it's not there yet. Maybe it's because I'm trying so much makeup again. Like I have a pimple right here on my nose. I have one right here. That's the one that I popped. This one was huge. I'm getting rid of that. It's kind of gross to go through my whole pimple journey. We're gonna try to cover it up. We're gonna cover you up, pimple. Oh, God. Anyway, so I am on. We're just gonna dive right into it. This is what I want to talk about today. Is I'm on an antidepressant. I'm on Prozac. I've been on it for 2 years now. I was on it and then I went off of it, and then I went back on. And I was reading online, like I've gained weight, right? And also, like I don't know if it's very confusing to me because I don't know if it's because of my age, but like I have my sweet tooth is like out of control. Like I love donuts and cake, and like DoorDash is, first of all, Voodoo Donuts is free. So that is dangerous and it's right down the street for me. So like I'll get 2 donuts like a couple times a week, like not good. So I've gained, I used to be like 135 in high school. Now I weigh the most that I've ever weighed. Well, I've lost a little bit of weight. So I was approaching 180. And I think some of it is muscle. Like I think some of it, I've been working out a lot. Some of it is muscle. Let's keep moving. So I'm not, oh, I have powder all over me. That's one thing about getting ready here. It's like, it's very messy. Anyway, what was I saying? I'm all over the place today. So is it 180? I think it's muscle. I've been working out a lot. So I think some of it is muscle, but some of it is definitely fat. Like I definitely at 165 is where I have noticeable, oh, that's cute. I have noticeable abs. So right now, I just weighed myself this morning. I'm at 175. So I'd like to lose at least another 5 pounds because I probably gained like 5 pounds of muscle. So I've just been like eating sweet greens and like salads and things like that, and trying to cut out the sugar, but it's really, really hard. Okay, wait, I'm going to go in with a little bit of bronzer. So that's been my struggle lately, but we're working on it. You know, it's summer. I wish that I would have tried to work on this a little bit more because I feel like it's a little late now. Like it's June. Oh, I'm using the e.l.f., you guys know, Primer and Fuse bronzer. I really want to try some new bronzers. So you guys have some recommendations. I kind of want to find like a high-end bronzer just to like, you know, be a little more luxurious sometimes. So if you guys have any recommendations for high-end bronzers, I like a coolie, like light tone. So yeah, but anyway, so yeah, I wish I would have worked on this a little bit like sooner, but I can typically lose weight pretty fast. When I was younger, I lost weight really fast. My metabolism, it's my door locking all over the place. I lost weight typically pretty fast because my metabolism was super strong. My metabolism is pretty strong now. I just need to like cut out all the junk food for sure. And like I can lose the weight, but I can tell like as I'm getting older, I'm just taking a little, this is actually a blending eye brush from e.l.f. And I like to do my nose contour with this. Anyway, so yeah, I mean, I can tell that as I'm 36. So as I get older, it's definitely harder to lose weight. And I feel like more than anything else, I feel like Oh, hi, Christian. Prozac, I'm on 20 milligrams a day. So um, I don't know. When I went off it a year ago, I feel like I look back at pictures and I was snatched. But I feel like my mental health is more important than being snatched. Right. So anyway, I have to go get powder really quick. Okay, so I love the Maybelline Fit Me powder. I finally got the medium shade. So I'll swatch these for you because I feel like I'm like in between. I wish they had like a few more shades. Like it's a translucent powder, but it's got a little bit of like kick to it. Let's see if I can swatch these next to each other so you guys can see the difference. So this is the light one, and this is the dark, deep one. So I mean, I'm getting there for summer to the deep, but I feel like I'm a little bit in between. But it's fine. It's supposed to be translucent, but still liking this powder. I want to try the Huda Beauty powder. I'm gonna try not to get this all over my lap. Maybe I should put a napkin down. So anyway, so I forgot what I was saying. I think I've had too much coffee today. So that is my goal, to lose a little bit of weight for summer and try to keep it off. But it's always this like struggle of like going back and forth because I'm like, oh, I want to be like big and strong and muscular. But then I want to be like snatched, and like, I don't know. I feel like I just need to be more happy where I am. We just need to be more happy, like where we are in life. You know what I mean? So that's what I'm going to try to promote, even though I'm like, oh, I'm going to lose some weight. Okay, let's look at the final look to see. I feel like it looks nice. I feel like my pores are blurred. And yeah, I feel like it's doing the job. I mean, I don't know about the sunscreen, but yeah. So hopefully I'll be back on tomorrow and I can give you an update on how I like this, but I like it so far. So yeah, I think that's all that I have for you guys today. What do I have to do? I have to go. I actually work for a bank and I don't know if I've said this before, but I work for a bank, and so I do site inspections, like draw inspections for construction. So I get to see really cool houses, and I get to take pictures of them to see like their progression. So it's a really cool job that I have so many jobs. I don't know why I have so many jobs. But anyway, so it's a cool job to like see the progression of these like really cool big homes. So yeah, so I have to go do that, and then I have to go to the office. I have a couple one-on-ones with some of my agents, and yeah, I think, I might be going on a date tonight. This guy's really cute. His name's Kevin. Tattoos. It's really cute. So I will keep you updated if we go on a date tonight, but I hope that happens tonight. Other than that, nothing really to report. And yeah, I'm going to get out of here. Thanks for joining me, Christian, and I'll check you on the next one.